are a mess right now. It's absolutely possible they still play one more time. It's absolutely possible that the Bears could end up with more wins than the Packers.
Actually, to say that Justin Fields is on an upward trajectory might actually be selling short what we are seeing right now. Look at these numbers. In the past month, the Bears have let him use his legs, and he has responded in an enormous way. Last 4 games, he's averaging over 100 rushing yards on 12 carries. That's a huge jump, as you see, from the first 5 games, and the offense is so much better. They're averaging 380 yards on 25 points per game the past 4 games. And for what it's worth, he was named the NFC's Offensive Player of the Week after rushing for more yards than any quarterback ever had in any regular season game. So I turn to the pride of Joliet, Illinois, Chicagoland's own Rob Ninkovich. How are we feeling about the Chicago Bears and their young quarterback right now?
I'm pretty excited for the Chicago Bears. I mean, you look at the future, and since the Patriot matchup, I feel like they found something here, a little bit of a recipe where Fields is more comfortable. He's using his legs. He's getting out on the edge. And as a defender, I can tell you firsthand, when you're trying to stop a mobile quarterback, that's probably the fastest player on the field, it's almost impossible because you have other obligations to try and stop the run, then you're trying to set the edge. And look, you could just see in the stats the last 3 weeks, he is looking confident, feeling confident, and not only is he running the football, he's throwing the ball down the field.
And so how are the super fans feeling?
Well, Greeny, I think the super fans will be really excited to say that Chicago, the Bears, have the quarterback from now in the near future, maybe possibly 10 to 20 years, and maybe we win, I don't know, 10, 12 Super Bowls in the meantime. But I would say my best friend, Bob Swirsky, we were sitting back having ourselves a bratwurst the other day for breakfast, and we were talking about the Bears. We were talking about the future of Chicago and the Bears, and the Super Bowl from the '85 Bears, I'm thinking we're going to repeat at least 6 times. I'm telling you. Me and Bob, we were having a discussion about it, my uncle too, but we're going to have fun this year. We're going to watch the rest of the season, watch this young kid develop, and we got a quarterback for the next 20 years.
Okay. The man has a diverse skill set that no one sees coming. All right, Bart, let's talk about this from a linebacker's standpoint, okay? That guy, as people are finally starting to see what those of us who actually watched him in college, not those who seem to have evaluated him, but those who actually watched him in college already knew. That guy's got 4.4 speed. Yeah. He's got a cannon for an arm. They're finally letting him do the things he does well, and he looks right now like he might be on the verge of becoming the next genuine NFL star. Talk to me about playing defense against him.
I mean, it puts you in a pickle, right? Because you talk about you have to respect the ball in the belly. It also controls the run game because you see right here, it puts the end man on the line of scrimmage in a dilemma. So if he hands it off, so now it creates cutback lanes for the running backs. So now you see the other running backs getting easy lanes, getting to the second level. The same thing that you see with Lamar Jackson. I wonder if they go and they have a similar type of meeting when they build an offense that's geared strictly to all his skill sets. What's amazing is he really didn't run this much in Ohio State, but we knew he was capable of it. So we know he's capable of winning and throwing the ball from the pocket. And now he's showing an element of his game that he didn't show in college. And I think he's going to put the league on notice. He may be the best quarterback out of that class.
Maybe. I mean, when you say maybe, people keep coming back. What is it, Trevor Lawrence that you're?
Well, they may think that maybe Trey Lance may pull that out and give those same elements because he can run. He's a dynamic runner too, and he's a guy that has a cannon. He's with one of the best play callers in football.
We'll see. I mean, Justin Fields did it on the biggest possible stage, making the college football playoff twice at Ohio State. And look, hopefully Trey Lance gets healthy, and we'll find out. How about it? How about Fields? Look at what they've done. Look at the draft capital they have going to next season. They have 1 million picks. They have over $100 million in money to spend. How quickly could the Bears team go from 0 to 60?
Well, listen, we always talk about the quarterback. You got to find the quarterback. Guess what? They have the quarterback. Everything else, you can just supplement everything else. With the assets and the capital that they have, this team could flip the script quick, like in an off season, if they continue to build, especially during the season. For me, there's not a question right now who's the best quarterback in that 2021 draft. It is Justin Fields. And he's putting it on display right now. He's showing you just how dynamic he is.
Yeah, and look, we all pay a lot of attention to what the Jets did in one offseason, basically, with an extraordinary draft. I guess it's 2 because they had 2 good drafts, and spending money smartly in free agency, and you go from one of the worst teams in the league to being 6-3 and a contender like that. The Bears could be playing that game. Meanwhile,